Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I am Phil. I am
My
very
name is.
sad.
Can you just give me 1 minute? I must put my phone down, and then it's not easy.
It's okay. It's okay, my friend. Jonathan,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
taking the time to do this
Yeah.
interview. Your professional journey has already
Yes.
taken you through victories, difficult lessons, international travel, championship
Okay.
opportunities, and fights against highly regarded opponents. From your debut in April 2023 to your most recent fight against Shimmick Williams in May 2026, you have experienced many things that shapes a fighter both inside and outside the ring. Today, I want to go through your entire story from the
Yeah.
beginning until this moment. First question, my friend. Before
Yes.
boxing entered your life, what kind of child were you growing up?
Like about my life before I must start doing box, I was doing judo. I was doing judo, and then it was 2015 because I start box on 2017 when I start box. I start learn box on 2017. But before I was doing judo, but I see because all my life it was about fight. It was about fight. I was love to fight. Me even in the school I was fighting, but I was giving my parents every time problem. And then when I grow up, I was 17. I'm going to turn 18. I say no. Let me start learn box. Like I'm fighting outside, I must show people my challenge. I must show people my power in box, not in the street. Is where I start boxing. It was 2017. Yeah.
Where did you grow up? And what was daily life like in your community?
My community, and I grew up in Congo. I grew up in Congo, Kinshasa, because I'm from DRC, Congo. I'm from DRC. I grew up that side. I finished high school that side. And then it was 2022 when I decided to move out to my country to enjoy, to come here in South Africa. Yeah.
Every boxer remembers the moment when the sport first caught their attention. Sometimes it happens through family, sometimes through friends, and sometimes through a life-changing event. I'm curious about what first sparked your interest in boxing. What first attracted you to boxing?
Yeah, like I was saying, when we, because where we was living, there was team for boxing. I was going there to watch people how they doing sparring. A street fighter, I love to fight. Let me also try. But in the beginning, it was not easy. In the beginning, it was not easy. And then when I start learning box, my coach was pushing me. No, Jonathan, you know you can do this. You can do this. In the beginning, it was not easy, but look at now. I can say here in Africa, yeah. If you are talking about the strong boxer or the boxer who have nice, you have nice record to my division like super featherweight. I'm in on top 10. I'm in. Yeah.
Absolutely, you are right.
Yeah.
The first steps are often the most important. One conversation, one
Yes.
invention, or one role model can completely change a person's future. I'd love to know who helped open that door for you. Who introduced you to boxing?
Who interests me is my coach. Is my coach who tell me, because I was coming to the gym every day to watch people, and then call me, Jonathan, come. I saw you like now is like 3 weeks you come here every day watching people. You are supporting us. Why you don't join us? I tell him, coach, now I'm already old. When that time I was 18 in high school. I said, Jonathan, no, you can start learning box now. When I start learning box, it was 2017, yeah. And then after 2 weeks, I go to fight amateur. And then we did draw. We did draw with that man. I said, no, let me just push. Maybe I will get there where I want. And then I start thinking, after my fight, I say, no, let me push, focus, and to train hard. And then when I start training, my second fight I win, my third fight I win. And then because in amateur I have a 17 fight, 15 win and 2 loss. And then when I come here in South Africa, I do like 1 year. I meet some guy, Marco, and then he start to supporting me. But it was not easy. I was new here in South Africa. I don't know nothing, no English, nothing, no family. But myself, I was saying, I leave my country. I come here for box. I have to focus on box. That's where, until now, I'm still boxing.
Your story is very, very interesting. Do you
Yeah.
remember your very first day in a boxing gym?
Sorry?
Do you remember your
Yeah.
very first day in a
Yeah.
boxing gym?
Yeah. No, it's not easy. Even when I come here in South Africa, there's some guy. They come, they find me. I was punching a bag. They saying this boy is fighting with bag or is punching bag, because I was like us in Congo. Like I can say, I learned probably box here in South Africa, because that side, yeah, I was fighting. But when I come here, I saw the level I found here. I say no, let me start learn again. And then God help me, I meet my manager. I'm still working with him now until now. That man helped me a lot. He helped me a lot. It take me, like I can say, from the beginning, start teaching me. No, Jonathan, you have to do this, you have to do this. Stop doing that. Is not good for you, because before I was not using my reach because I'm tall. I'm tall. I was lacking to fight tall to tall with short people. And anyway, anyone, I was just want to fight tall to tall. But he said, Jonathan, you have a long reach. You start learn to keep your opponent out. That is going to be good for you. And then he told me, I have to give you 3 people. You must start to watch. He told me Tommy Gunn, Welder, and Anthony Joshua. Those 3 people I always watch because they are tall. But my favorite boxer is Welder, Deonta. That is my favorite boxer because he's tall. Like I can say, we same. Me also, I'm tall. That's why I'm always follow to Welder, because you have strong power, you have power, and then you have strong cross. Me also can say also I have nice cross and left hook. Like we box the same. That's why I'm always watching Tomegan, Anthony Joshua, and Welder.
You mentioned about Anthony Joshua. What do you
Yeah.
think about hypothetical fight Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury? Who will win?
I know Tyson Fury win. Tyson Fury. Yeah. Tyson Fury win. Because I can
Unfortunately,
say now Anthony Joshua is a good boxer, but sometimes he's scared to take punch. You see, that's the problem. If you hit him, start to run, run, run. But sometimes we are boxers. You have to think to know how to survive in fire, because there's some people, they come toe to toe. You have to know, you get punched, don't show your opponent like you feel him power. No, you have to, like myself, you can hit, I feel, but I can't show you. You hit, I'm still coming. I'm still come. That's me. I don't step back. Yeah.
Joshua is no longer in prime.
Yes. Yes. That's true. That's true.
Starting a boxing journey is never easy. Every
Yeah.
fighter faces obstacles, doubts, and moments where they have to prove themselves. I'm interested in hearing about the challenges you faced at the beginning. What
Yes.
were the biggest challenges when you first started training? Tell me please about the biggest challenges.
When I start boxing, or until now, because I can say when I start boxing, there's a two boy who beat me in my country when I was doing amateur. Yeah, because my boxing was not okay. Like until now we still learning box. We still learning. I have a 6 win, 4 knockouts, and 2 loss. But to myself, to all my career, when I start pro, there's only one person who beat me. They beat me in Russia. But here, the second one, no, they robbed me. Until now, I'm busy asking them rematch, but they doesn't want, because they know they robbed me. But in Russia also, that man is like 3 time world champion amateur. And then I'm from talking also to him, like yesterday, yes. He got a IBA gold. Yeah, if I didn't forget. No, WBA gold. He's a good boxer, but also they give me that fight. It was short notice for 1 week. And then when I go there, the level I saw in Russia ish. But myself, I say no, I'm a man, because it was short notice for 1 week. And then I was in Dubai. In Dubai, I have to fly back to go to my country, and then I must take a flight. I must take airplane again to go to Russia. It's not easy. I was all those week. I was busy traveling, and then when I get there, it was 8 round. I go with that man, full 8 round. I lost on point. Yeah, I say it's better to lose on point, because to knock me, it's not easy. Or to stop me, no, it's not easy. But even him also, I asked them the rematch. Him, I don't know if you know RCC in Russia. Yeah, they doesn't want to give me a rematch. But what I gonna do? We're still pushing. I can't be asking people rematch, rematch. No, me also have to focus on my future. I must see what's next for myself. You see, yeah, because I need a big challenge. I can't be focused on calling them. No, I want to rematch. I want to rematch. There's also nothing I can get from them. Yeah.
When we are young, we all have people we admire. In boxing, role models can inspire us to train harder and dream bigger. I would like to know who inspired you during your early years. I admire boxers such as Alexander Usyk, Klitschko brothers, Vasily Lomachenko, Gennady Triple G Golovkin, Dmitry Bivol.
Sorry. I can't hear you nice. Can you go slowly, please?
Which boxers did you
Yes.
admire most when you were young?
Like the boxer who is young.
Yes.
Yeah, over the world, or yeah, in Africa, or I don't know. I don't get your point. Nice. I didn't get you, nice. Can you? repeat again? I'm saying I didn't get you, Nas. Can you come again, please?
Which boxers did you admire most when you were younger?
When I was, I can say like Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather?
Sorry?
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather?
Mayweather. You know, I like Mayweather. You have speed, and then you have nice movement. What I can get from Mayweather, yeah, he know how also to block. Yeah, he have nice defense. Yeah, what I like to Mayweather.
Great block.
Yeah, he have nice block. Yeah, and also he have strong heart. He have heart. He have strong heart.
When did you realize boxing could become more than just a hobby?
Sorry.
When did you realize boxing
Yeah.
could become more than just a hobby?
I can say 2023 when I start sport. Yeah, 2023. I realized, you know, before I was just taking box like because I was like to fight, let me doing this sport. But 2023, I say no. Box is also job because like now I don't have another job. The only job I have is box. Yeah, it's where I getting man. This box will make me to survive nice. Yeah,
You are very good boxer. Your
thank you,
boxing is amazing. But
thank you.
behind every successful fighter, there are people who believed in them from the beginning. Family
Yes,
support can make a huge difference during difficult moments,
yes,
difficult
yes.
times. Tell us about the role your family played in your journey. How important was your family's support in your boxing career?
What I can say before my mother doesn't want I must do box, but I can say now she's the first person who is supporting me. All my family now they are supporting me because they see I love my job. What they cannot do, they cannot do. What they can do, nothing. But now there's only one person is most of important supporting me is she's my mom because she's always praying about me. If I tell like now I call her yesterday, I say, Mom, now I get another fight. I'm fighting this month on 26th, and then I have another fight on next month 31st. And then he said, okay, Jonathan, I will pray for you. God must help you to win all these two fights. Because without God, it's nothing. Like us, we trust God. I don't know about Monty. I don't know about anything. I cannot just my mood is training. What I can say, my mood is to train hard. I train hard and then I put God first. Yeah, my family they always supporting me. I can say they always supporting me like 100%. Yeah.
What lessons from your childhood still help you today as a professional boxer?
Come again.
What lessons from your childhood still help you today as a professional boxer?
Mm, lessons like no, no, nothing, nothing. Because
Nothing.
before I was fighting the streets, but when I start doing box, I stopped fighting the street. I can say I fighting the street. It was 2024. I go to jail for 4 months because of beating people. They arrest me. I beat someone. I do 4 months in jail. That's why I don't like to fight, because my past was not bad. It was not good because I was fighting in the street. But when I start learning box, when I start boxing, I stop all that. I stop. I can say box changed my life. Yeah, box changed my life.
Jonathan, next,
Yes,
I want to talk about your amateur career.
yes.
How would you describe your amateur boxing career?
My amateur, I start like I was saying before. I start amateur. It was 2017. I have a 17 fights, 17, 15 win, 2 loss. In my country, I didn't get opportunity to be a world to be a champion in my country. I didn't get that opportunity. I can't lie. I didn't get that opportunity. But I was a to, like I can say, to our to our capital, I was a champion. But to all my country, no. They that way they beat me. Some boy is still boxing until now. But in amateur, I have nice record. I have 15 win and 2 loss. But my amateur also was good, but not like now, because now I know box probably. Now I know box. I know box nice. I can fight, but before it was just, yeah, I was fighting, but not like now. Not like now. Now I know how to block, I know how to defend, I know how to protect myself. Yeah.
17 fights, only
Yes, 7.
only 2 defeats.
Yes, 2 defeats.
What was your biggest achievement as an amateur boxer?
Sorry.
What was your biggest achievement as an amateur boxer?
Your my achievement I didn't get to is what didn't get to nice is what, like, I didn't get to nice. Can you repeat again?
Tell me, please, about your biggest achievement as an amateur boxer.
Mm, are those people who beat me? Like now, one of them, he was busy. Oh no, he was calling me. Oh no, Jonathan, you can't ask a rematch. I said, no, I can't ask. I must ask you a rematch. When we fought, we was doing amateur. Now I have a better place. How I must call you? But my amateur also, it was good. It was good.
Not every important fight ends in victory. Some of the greatest lessons come from
Yeah.
difficult experience and tough opponents. Looking back, I'd like to know which fight helped you grow the most. Which amateur fight taught you the most?
Yeah, when I leave my country, my last fight in the amateur, no, they beat me bad. When they beat me, it was a national our national tournament. They beat me very very bad. And then when I go back to the gym, I say, no, I have to leave my country to go find a probably gym. I must start learn box, because we can start something, but all of us, we are not the same vision. Like me, I was saying, no, like I start doing this sport, I have to be a world champ. Until now, I still have that dream. I still have that mood, even not today, not tomorrow, but one day before I must die, I have to be a world champ. That's why I leave my country.
What is the biggest difference between
Yeah.
amateur and professional boxing?
No, there's a big difference. In amateur, we were we just throw the punch, but amateur, amateur, we use more speed and more punch, but in pro, no, you have to see, you have to check your opponent, you have to sit down, because you can throw like 30 punch, your opponent just throw like 5, you go down. You see, it's very different. That's why people, you can see people, they always check, and then you have to know how to defend yourself. There's a big difference pro and amateur. I learn a lot when I start to do amateur. When I start to do pro, I learn a lot. Yeah.
What skills from your amateur career still help you today?
It still helped me because even when I was doing box, my coach, when I was doing amateur, my coach was telling me, Jonathan, you know the jab is like key. Yeah, you have to start with the jab. You have to after your combo, you have to after your combo, you have to like to keep your opponent's distance. To keep your opponent's distance is only one way. You have to keep him with your jab. You throw your combo, and pam 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 pam. After that, you have to push him, jab jab. I still have that more. I still have, yeah. It's helping me a lot. And then when I was doing amateur, I was throwing more punch. You can see all my fights. People, they are saying I have power and I have speed. I throw more punch. That's why I complicate lots of people. Because when I was doing amateur, in amateur, we throw more punch. Yeah. I still have that mode. I still have that I can say I still have that I can say I'm still punching more. I still more use my hands. Even I'm tired, I'm always throw the punch. I'm always throwing punch. Yeah.
Your front hand is brilliant. Brilliant jab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever think about quitting boxing during your amateur career? Have you thought about leaving boxing?
Sorry,
Have you thought about leaving boxing, to leave boxing?
I must leave box. Like to stop boxing.
Yeah,
Uh no, I can't. I can't. Because box is my life. For now, I don't think maybe after 20 years, yeah, I'm going to be old. I can stop, but now I know I can't stop boxing now. I can't because it's the only job I'm doing. Yeah, I can say like now I have 10 years since I'm doing this job, this sport. Yeah,
I look on your boxing and I
yeah,
see you are high level
yes.
boxer. Your boxing is high level, and tough opponents often bring out the best in us. Facing high level competition can reveal both strengths and weaknesses. Looking back, who stands out the most? Who was the toughest opponent you faced as an amateur?
On in amateur, on amateur,
Yes,
I can say Modi. He's still boxing. Also, Christian Modi is a Congolese. Yeah, my last fight, my last amateur fight. Yeah, that's why I say that man. It was not easy also for him because he gets cut. The second day he didn't show up. He didn't come. All of us we was away, but he won that fight. Yeah, it was not easy. It was a tough fight for me. It was my like I can say it was a because he was a champion before me. That guy, yeah, he was a champion before me. And then when I meet him, yeah, he take me away. And then tomorrow he's supposed to show up to tournament, but he didn't come because he have a cut. And then yeah.
You are a boxer with a strong mentality. You can't be
Yeah.
broken. You never give up.
Yeah,
How,
I will never give up. I will never.
how did amateur boxing prepare you mentally for the professional ranks?
Sorry?
How did amateur boxing prepare you mentally
Yes.
for the professional ranks?
You know, amateur, it was just amateur we fighting 3 round. We fighting 3 round. Yeah, you can run in the morning doing like 4, 6 round shadow box and punching back like 6 or 4 round. Yeah, but in professional, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Professional is hard. Like if you start doing professional yourself, you must know you're going. You see, you have you get in high level. Yeah,
Every
amateur also is not easy. It's not easy, but professional is very hard. It's very hard. Yeah.
Every career has moments we would approach differently if given
Yes.
another chance.
Yes.
Reflection is part of growth and improvement. Looking back, honestly, what comes to mind? Is there anything you would change about your amateur career? Maybe you wanted to boxing at the Olympics?
Sorry.
Maybe you wanted to boxing at the Olympics Games?
Yes, I can. I can. If that opportunity come, why not? I can. I can go and defend my country. Yeah.
When did you decide it was time to become a professional boxer?
It was a. I start my debut pro. It was 2023. It was 2023. Yeah.
And next, we talk about your professional career. On
Yeah.
April 21, 2023, you stepped into the ring for your professional debut against
Yes.
Otso Ramabolu. Every
Yes.
fighter remembers that night forever because it marks the beginning of a
Yes.
completely new chapter. I'd love to hear what was going through your mind before the opening bell. What emotions did you feel before your professional debut against Kotso Ramabolu?
You know, I can't lying to you. On my first fight, when I was out, I was feeling too much noise. But when I stepped in the ring, it was quiet. I said, huh, God, what is this? And then when they say box, and then like my every fight, when we everyone was scared, like you can have like some scared, no, I'm gonna win this fight. But to me, I can be scared. But even we get in the ring, we jab each other, that scared gonna move away. And then I can say that boy dropped me first with a cross. And then I say, this boy dropped me, I have to finish him. And then I finished the fight. It was a first round, yeah, first round. But it
How,
was a good experience because no one was believing on me. Even my manager, he told me that after no one was believing on me, I gonna win that fight. Yeah.
how important was that first round knockout victory for your confidence?
And I can say, to win the fight, it starts in your brain. you know, if in your brain you are saying, I have to win this fight, you're gonna win. Because I realized that on my three fights, I was saying, no, this fight I have to win. Even in my last fight, I was have that confidence. No, because Shamik, my opponent, he was not a small boxer. He have power. I have power. Even people they were saying, this fight one gonna sleep because they know me. I throw power. Him also he have power. But what's the problem? He was scared. He was showing me he's scared of my power. And then because if you show me you're scared of my power, bro, I'm gonna kick you out. Because you show me you're scared. I have to push. He's a good boxer. Some punch catch me with. I was feeling, this, if I didn't put my hands up, maybe I will visit the floor. But when me I throw, I saw him start run away. I said, this man is scared of my power. Because I have power. Yeah.
Yes, you are very powerful boxer. You are very strong.
Yeah.
What did you learn from your professional debut?
What I learned from my professional debut, yeah, I can say I didn't learn a lot because we didn't fight. Like we fight like uh, 1 minute, some second. You know what I learned on that fight. If you get in the ring, don't rush. You have to be patient. I get knocked down because I was rushing. I was not be patient. I was rushing. No, I have to finish him. When you want to finish your opponent and then you forgot about everything, your hand is going to be down. You just be punching, and then it caught me with a cross. I go down. When I stand up, I say, no, let's just box. And then when I start think of boxing, and then I knock him. Yeah.
Did you feel additional pressure after winning your second professional fight versus Magubane?
Or Mankobani, yeah, is a good boxer. He's a very, very good boxer here in South Africa. But him also, he was scared of my power. He was scared of my power. We finished run with him. Yeah, he's a good boxer. He give me nice challenge. He give me very, very nice challenge because I didn't manage to knock him. He have good height, he have strong height, and then he have nice combination. That fight, I cannot lie, it was a very, very good fight. Yeah.
Your fight versus Magubane.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing
Yeah.
fight. Beautiful, beautiful fight.
Yeah,
When
that one was very, very nice fight because that boy is very smart. He's smart boxer here in South Africa. Yeah,
when did you first feel people started noticing your potential?
yeah. And it was after beating Makoban. Yeah, after beating Makoban because no one was believing I gonna beat that boy because he's very smart. And then the people they start to look at after me. You see that boy? You see that boy is a good boxer. Yeah. After that fight,
What goals did you set for yourself after your win versus Kazabi Ilunga?
Kazadi. Yeah, Kazadi is my homeboys from Congo. I support to fight one of Indian Tristan Nadu, but he pull up the fight, and then Kazadi saying, "No, that boy, I will beat him." He take a fight, but he didn't finish the fight because we support to fight 8 round, but I stop in round 6. Yeah, I stop in round 6.
How much
But
did you
it was also a good fight because, as Congolese, we have a strong heart. You have a strong heart, and then you have also power. You have also power, that man, yeah.
How much did your style change during your first year as a professional?
Sorry?
How much did your style change during your first year as a professional?
It was not easy. It was not easy. It was tough because you start a new life. It's like you start a new life. Yeah. And then to cut weight, it was not easy for me. I struggled to cut weight because I was in the beginning. I start on featherweight, 57.2. Yeah, it was not easy to cut weight because in amateur, if you are 60, you can fight like that. But pro is not the same like amateur. Yeah, you have to cut weight.
When did you feel you truly found your style as a professional?
I know my style changed a lot. I changed a lot. I changed because before I was boxing up like this, my chin is out. But when I start getting some level, and then they start teach me another style, another when I start get another level, I have to change also because I'm not still fighting the small boxer. I'm start getting some level. Sorry, I want to put my charger. Okay.
Which victory gave you the
Yeah.
most confidence early in your career? Maybe it's a victory against Mzibi, Ntokozo Mzibi.
Yeah, and Tokozo. Yeah, Tokozo CB also it's a good boxer, but it was not in my level. Yeah, I can say that. I can say that. Yeah, it was not in my level because a lot of boxers here in South Africa, they're scared of my power. They're scared of my power because everyone here know Jonathan Lotango. We have power, and then he hit hard because I hit hard. I like also to challenge people who have power because I know how to survive to survive in fire. That's me. You can hit me. Don't think I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. That's me.
Wow, you you had an unbeatable record. 4-0,
Yeah.
undefeated. What
Yeah.
motivated you the most during your unbeaten run?
Mm, and you know, the first one you have to believe. The first one you have to believe on yourself. That's why I was saying everything starts in your brain. If you're saying I have to win this fight, you're gonna win it because the fight starts in the brain. I can say the fight starts in the brain. If you know your opponent is tough, is good opponent, you have to train hard, and then you must be the first one. You have to believe on yourself. Like me, every fight I get, I start to believe on myself. Yeah, yeah. You have to be that confident. No, I'm gonna win that fight, and then it's gonna happen also.
Fighting abroad is always a major moment in a boxer's
Yeah,
career.
yeah, yeah,
Different country, different crowd, different
yeah,
environment. For many
yeah.
fighters, it's a life-changing experience. Russia,
Yes,
Vsevolod Shumkov. What was
yeah.
your first reaction when you learned you would be fighting in Russia?
Like I was saying, that fight, I didn't prepare it. I didn't prepare it because they gave me short notice for 1 week. Like today is Monday. I have to fight next week Monday, and then I was not. I was in Dubai. I was there. My manager sent me there. I have to sign contract with some promoter. I have to sign contract with some promoter there in Dubai. And then it didn't work. The coach I was working with him is saying, no, Jonathan, I got to fight for you, but it's short notice. And then that's the mistake I did. I will never do that again because of money or something. I can say it's also a small man. I risk my career, I risk my life because that's why I can say that's why it was my first challenge in Russia. I didn't prepare, but everyone say, I know, Jonathan, you are a good boxer, you are strong hard because I can tell you, my brother, in Russia, they hit hard, hard, very hard. I'm telling you, if they give me fight in Russia, like now, they have to give me like more than 1 month. 1 month and some week. If it's small 1 month, I have to prepare for that. I can't get short notice. I must go fight in Russia because of man. And then when I was in Dubai, I was doing nothing. I said, no, I'm a strong man. I have power. I'm gonna knock this boy. Because also it was you have like 2 fights. It was you have 2 fights that time. And then I take a flight, I go back in my country. I start travel. When I take a flight from my country, I go to Ethiopia. Ethiopia, take another flight, I go to Moscow. Moscow, I have to take another flight to go to that province. It was a lot. I did like 3 days. I was just flying. When I get there, tomorrow is way in. And then I get there like 10 p.m. I sleep. Tomorrow morning, I go to weigh in, and then after that, tomorrow, after weigh in, it was a fight. When I get in the ring, I was have that confident. I'm always having, I'm gonna win that fight. But when I get in, wow, that boy also have power. And then after our fight, he's saying, no, Jonathan, you know, you have power. I never meet someone who have power like you. In myself also was saying, this boy, he have power. I told him also, no, brother, you have power. Is my first fight. I can say I start fighting from that fight. Yeah, that was my first fight, I can say, because that challenge, I don't know if I will get again someone like that. He must make me, because you have also pressure. Me, I like to pressure people, but I meet someone is pressuring me. You have pressure like me. You see, another level, yeah.
What was the most difficult part of preparing for a fight so far from home?
Sorry.
What was the most difficult part of preparing for a fight so far from home?
You know, to prepare, you have to prepare a fight because on your brain, you know every day I'm fighting. I have to push myself because if you didn't prepare, it's like we can say, like some people like me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, yeah. But some people, if it's fighting, you have to stop drinking, you have to stop to go to the club, stop doing some rubbish stuff. That's why we need a time to prepare. I have to train like, if I was training like for 1 hour, I have to push to train like for 2 hours. If I was training once in June the day, I have to train twice June the day. You see, that's the difference. That's why we have to, they have to give us time to prepare for that. Yeah. But I know one day we will meet with that boy. We will fight again. Until now, I need rematch. I need a rematch with that boy. I need a rematch. Yeah.
Yes,
I think so.
do you want the
Our
rematch?
rematch. Yeah, I need a rematch. It was going to be a good fight because I know him, he know me. If they give me fight, I know no. I'm preparing for this fight. This boy have power because he have power and then he have speed. Yeah. Yeah, he give me a tough fight. Give me a tough fight. Yeah.
My friend, have you
Yes.
been convicted Were you robbed in this fight?
Which fight?
Versus Shumkov.
Come again, what do you say?
This is robbery.
No, it was not a robbery. I lost. Yeah, he beat me. I can't lie him. He beat me. I lost that fight. I lost 100%. Myself, I know I lost that fight because I didn't prepare for that fight. Yeah, that's why he beat me. If they give me time to prepare, no. That's why I'm always asking them rematch, but they doesn't want. They doesn't want. That fight I lost. Yeah, I lost.
But in rematch, you will win.
I'm telling you for sure. If they give me time to prepare for that fight, I will win that fight. I'm gonna win that fight. 100%.
Yekaterinburg is very different from South Africa. New
Yeah,
culture, different
yeah,
weather, different
yeah.
atmosphere. Those
Yes.
experiences often stay with fighters forever. What impressed you most about your visit to Yekaterinburg?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's very nice. And then they take care of us nice. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that fight, if we want to rematch, I will lack. It must be not to him promotion because I'm from see what happened like today in ACC. We didn't like some Congolese fought there for IBF. They robbed him very, very bad. That's why I'm saying if opportunity come, yeah, why not? I'm gonna take that fight to fight with him. I'm gonna take that fight to fight with him. But I will help he must be away, not to him promotion, not in Russia. It must be like America, only anyway. Yeah. Because that will be 50-50. You see, I don't know if you get my point. I don't know. I don't want I must go fight where is 70-30. No. You have to be 50-50. Yeah.
Let's do rematch in Africa.
Yeah, no problem. Why not? Why not? Why not? But like me, I don't scared for anyone. Even if they call me there, I can go again. I'm gonna go again to show them the first time they give me that fight, I was not prepared. But if they give me time, I will show them who I am. You see? Yeah.
How important was your victory over Issa Aliyabhiri after the Shumkov fight?
Yeah, if you're from loss, I fight you also out because it's not easy to win on points outside. Because I fought with Ali Apiri to him country Zimbabwe because he's from Zimbabwe. But I was saying myself, I'm from loss. I'm from loss. I don't want to lose again this fight. That's why I sacrifice everything. I put everything on work to beat that boy. Myself, I was saying no. Even by points, by knockout, I have just to win this fight. Yeah. I was have that spirit. I was have that mood on in my brain. I was saying I have to win this fight. 100% I have to win this fight. Yeah.
What did the opportunity to fight for the IBF African title mean to you?
You know, that fight until now, if I think about that fight, she's stressing me a lot. It was my first opportunity to fight for title, but that fight, they robbed me. They robbed me. 100% they robbed me. I'm always saying they must give me rematch, but they doesn't want. Because if you are fighting, like to that fight we fought 60% to 40% or 70% to 30%, you see, because that boy is from here in is from South Africa, and also it is the favorite boxer here in South Africa. It's also a good boxer. He's very smart boxer. He's very, very smart boxer. No one was believing like I can go with him because he's saying you have to stop me. You're gonna stop me round 8. If you watch our interview, he was saying from round 8 you have to stop me. But I show him it's not easy to stop me. I'm snake. I'm very dangerous. You can sleep with dog in your room. You can sleep with cat in your room. But if they told you there's a snake in your room, I'm telling you, brother, you're not gonna sleep in peace. If you get fighting with me, you must know you have problem. That's why I'm always saying I'm Mr. Problem, I'm Mr. Fire. If you get fight with me, you must know you have problem. And then I give him problem. Round 10, last round, I drop him down, but that boy is lucky. And also, what I can say, to me, I always believe God, that title was not mine. You know, as people, we lack God to work in our time, in our way, but God have him on way for us. It's us we have to follow the way for God, not God to follow our way. Me, I was thinking maybe that time he was that title was mine. If it was really, really mine, I supposed to take it. Like I didn't take it. I'm saying it's not mine. It's not mine. If it was mine, I have to take it. But like I lost that fight, yeah, it was not mine. When the time it gonna be ready, I will get my own. Yeah. That's why I'm still believing on God. That's why I'm still pushing. I'm still training hard because I know even not today, even not tomorrow, but one day I will take a title. People they're gonna talk about me. Yeah.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from the fight against Katlego Hanyisa?
Yeah, and also I learned Katleko, he have footwork, he move a lot, and then he's very smart boxer. Yeah, and also what I can say, my team they didn't help me because all of them they was fighting. I was fighting alone. Them there, I can come to the corner. My manager tell me this, my coach tell me this, other coach tell me this, and then I start to get confused what I must do. But we learn we learn from our mistake. We can't do that mistake again. We learn, yeah. We learn from our mistake. And then also I get some more experience because when I was fighting Katleko, he was have more experience more than me. But now I learn. I learn, yeah. We learn from our mistake, yeah.
Tell me about your last victory. How do you evaluate your performance against Shamik Williams?
Yeah, but Shamik Williams, like I was saying, Shamik Williams is a good boxer. He have power, but the problem is not in my level. You know, I'm here, Shamik is here. You see, everyone was saying this fight is going to be a tough fight because he have power, he hit hard. I have power, I hit hard. But myself, I was saying, like I'm from losing with Katleko. I can't lose this fight. I have to win. I was here that confident. I have to win to win this fight on point or by knockout. Anyway, I stop him round 2 because you see fire. I'm always saying I'm Mr. Fire. I show him I'm fire. Yeah. And also my team helped me a lot, yeah, to win this fight.
What are Jonathan Lotango's goals for the next 2 years?
Sorry.
What are Jonathan Lotango's goals for the
Yeah.
next 2 years?
Yeah, like me, I'm always put everything to God. God, you know why. God, you know what is preparing for me, because I can tell you about what happened to my lives, to my life on 2023, 2024. But what is coming, I'm just trusting God. God, you know what is preparing for me. But myself, I can say, after 2 years, I have to be a champion. I have to be. Yeah. Even this year, next year, no. People, they have to talk about me. Even over the world, overseas, America, yeah. People, they have to know me. Next 2 years, no, I have to make my name. Yeah.
What is your biggest dream in boxing?
My biggest dream, the first one, I have to get WBC world title, WBO, WBA, IBF. Why? Yeah. Why not? I must be like
My friend, and
Mayweather.
and Zufa
Yeah.
and
Why not? I must be
Zufa
like,
belt.
yeah, yeah. Why not? I must be like Mayweather. The people, they must talk about me like we are talking about Mayweather, and Anthony Joshua, Wilder. All of us, we have two hands. Yeah. Me also, this world, they have to talk about me. Yeah. That's my dream. That's why you can see some boxer, they take, no, me and Mike Tyson, me and Mayweather. But me, my dream, I want to make also my name. People, they must say, me, I'm Snake. Why I didn't follow Mike Tyson? I didn't follow, no, me, I'm like my idol, my favorite boxer is Mayweather. I might say I'm Mayweather, I'm Deontay. No. I say I have to make also my name. People also, who is coming behind, is coming to behind us, coming to, is following, people who is following us, they must say, no, me, I'm Snake. I have to make also my name. Yeah. That's why I'm Snake, because I'm moving a lot. I move. Yeah.
Jonathan, thank you
Yes.
very much for taking the
Thank,
time to share
thank you so
your story and your
thank you.
experience with
Yeah.
us. It was
Thank
a
you.
real pleasure to learn more about your journey from your
Yeah.
early days in boxing to competing on the international stage and
Yeah.
overcoming the challenges that have shaped you as both a fighter and a person. Your
Yeah.
willingness to take difficult fights, travel
Yeah.
far from home, and continue pursuing your goals despite setbacks is something that many young boxers can learn from and admire. We truly
Yeah.
appreciate your honesty, your professionalism, and your passion for the sport. We wish you success in future fights, good
Thank
health,
you.
and many great opportunities as your career continues to grow. Thank you once again for being part of this interview. And my last question, my brother.
Yeah.
When your boxing career is over, many years from now, what do you hope people will remember most about Jonathan Lotango?
Yeah. Like Jonathan Lotango is a smart boxer. Jonathan Lotango is killer power. And Jonathan Lotango, he don't scared. I don't scared for anyone. That's me. I don't scared for anyone. And then I want to tell to all my next opponents, they must know Jonathan Lotango is ready for them. I'm always ready for them. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for the time. to challenge them. I will never give up. And also people who want to start to do box, and box is good sport. Like me, box changed my life. It changed my life from fighting the street to be a professional boxer like I am today. Yeah,
My brother, remember my words. Friend,
yeah.
you will win all the belts. WBC, WBO, IBF,
IDF.
double
Yeah,
IBF, WBA, and
yes,
Zufa belt. You will win
yeah.
all the belts.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Goodbye
much.
and good luck. Stay in touch. I support you.
Thank, thank you so much. Me too. Thank you.